is a really interesting tweet I saw yesterday from John Stephenson. Many teachers think of children as immature adults, but maybe teaching would be better if we thought of adults as atrophied children. Many, quote, well-adjusted adults are bitter, uncreative, frightened, unimaginative, and rather hostile people. Oh, this is a quote from somebody else, which I didn't even notice, a quote from Keith Johnstone. I saw this yesterday. It kind of blew my mind. I talked to you on yesterday's stream about some homeschooling things with my kids, and I'm thinking about education just broadly with my kids. Kids are so free, right? Like all of these things, they're not bitter, they're creative. Seeing my daughter writing is just so cool to see. She's just so naturally creative. And I'm thinking to myself, talking about teaching spelling, and it's like, yeah, you can teach them spelling sort of the old school way of, here's a list of words, memorize all the words, and then we're going to drill you and we're going to test you. And like, that's so boring versus, hey, why don't you write a story, a creative story, and we'll use spell check. Spell check won't do everything for you. You're going to have to learn some things too, but let's focus on the creativity. The creativity is the real skill that's so important as you go into adulthood, as you go into your professional career. Spelling, you can learn spelling, and yeah, it's important to learn spelling, of course. You don't want to be a 25-year-old professional that can't spell, but the real 80% that's important is learning to use your creativity to express yourself, to harness that. Whereas a lot of the ways that education works causes adults to atrophy and to become less creative. So many of us are so scared of so many things, right? Kids are naturally less scared and hostility versus just being welcome and open-minded to everybody. This is such a powerful perspective. Obviously, children are immature adults in the literal sense. Their bodies are maturing. And so there's obviously truth to that. But I think there's something very, very powerful in this framing.